And hopefully we got our sound back here now. Thanks, Shirley, for letting me know. Sometimes it seems like hopefully that'll be our only problem here this afternoon as Callahan on the mound for Wes Carter. And that it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Potter. And Patrick gets the steal and gets out to second base. And that's going to be dropped, strike 3, and runners are going to advance on. So credit Callahan with the strikeout, but that was a drop pitch or a dropped third strike, and so that is going to send out Lambert down to, Potter down to first. So we'll have runners at first to third, 1 out here for the Comets. So they get him back at first base is Potter. Fourth batter here for Morgan County is Hampton, the pitcher. As they throw it to first once again to get Potter back. Of course, Patrick's over on third base. Here's the first pitch, and that is going to be popped up and out of play. So 0-1 here to Hampton. So runners at the corners. And just about got Potter there at first, but was able to dive back in. Callahan checking the runner at first as Potter slowly makes his way away, leadoff from first base. And this time they get the pick off as Callahan gets it over there to Lambert, and so that is going to be 2 away. So 2 away here in the top of the first. And a conference here by the umpires. As not for sure what the conversation would be over down there. As the manager for Morgan County heads back in. And looks like we got things all straightened back out. Must have been a lineup issue or something along those lines, but we're back in. So runner at third base here with 2 outs. And Hampton still at the plate. He's got an 0-1 count. Here's the second pitch to him, and that's going to be swung on and miss. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And swung on, and strike three. So Callahan picks up another strikeout here and keeps his scoreless innings intact as finally gets Hampton down. So that was 2 strikeouts there by Callahan. Only 1 out resulted from that as we head in to the bottom of the first inning. That was no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base for Morgan County. We'll be starting off with the lineup here for Wes Carter here momentarily, but we'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching 16th Region and 62nd District baseball action live here on Mantis Sports Media.
The CRISWELL Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The CRISWELL Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the CRISWELL Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. The Drive-In has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach BUNS Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach BUNS Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Wes Carter, and let's take a look at the Wes Carter lineup here for this afternoon. This is Jeff Irwin doing your Jeff the Mantis Irwin doing your live play-by-play, and so let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the Wes Carter Comets. Leading off is going to be Sam Jones. He's at catcher this game. He picked up a win in the last game against Rose Hill, but he'll be batting first, and he's at catcher. Batting second is going to be Caleb Lambert. He's at first base. Trevor Callahan's on the mound for the Comets, batting third, and then batting cleanup is going to be Noah Hicks as the designated hitter, while Caden Wilson's going to be out in right field. Hunter Salmon's going to be batting fifth and he's in left field, and Cade Carter is going to be batting sixth at center field. Batting seventh is going to be Dylan Rowe at second base, and batting eighth is going to be Lucas Rayburn. He's on third base, and then the shortstop, Corey Hedge, will be batting ninth. And so as we get ready to roll here, as Sam Jones getting ready to take on to the plate for the Comets. So this will be our first take a look here at Hampton as Jones hits that one to short, and he bobbles it up, and that is going to be a single here for Jones as he hit that right to short. Gillum was there but couldn't end up making the play, and so Jones will be on first base, and so the leadoff batter has made it in for Wes Carter on to first. And so now coming up batting second is going to be the first baseman, Caleb Lambert, as they try to get Jones back and chase him back to first base. Jones taking his lead. Hampton checks the runner at first, delivers, and that's going to be swung on and miss. Strike one here to Lambert. So 0-1 here to Caleb Lambert. Second one's going to be a bit low, so it'll be 1-1. Checks the runner at first once again. Goes for the pickoff move, but Jones makes it back in time. So 1-1 here to Lambert. This time he delivers. Jones going to take off, trying to steal second, and he is going to easily make that one in. As that's going to be a called second strike to Lambert. Jones picks up another stolen base here this afternoon. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to catch the corner there and be strike three. And so Hampton gets his first strikeout here of the first inning and sends down Lambert in 4 pitches. And so now up to bat for Wes Carter is going to be the pitcher, Trevor Callahan. First call to him is going to be strike. So 0-1 here to Callahan. There's the pitch, and that's hit towards short. Tries to make the play over at first, and he's got him away. And so the runner's going to be advancing on to third base, but that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets. So batting fourth for Wes Carter is going to be Noah Hicks. As runner on third base. Should be running on anything. First pitch to him is going to be called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be hit toward short. He slipped coming in, and that is going to be safe as the first baseman can't hang on to it. So Sam Jones crosses home plate, and that's going to be a 1-run lead for the Comets. And so Hunter Salmons now hits it, and it gets right in the dirt. This time Potter's able to step on first base, and that is going to be it for the Comets here in the bottom of the first inning. So that's going to be 1 hit off of 1 run. Of course, the Comets get that their run off of an error, and so that's going to be bringing up Linden, O'Quinn, and Sexton from Morgan County. We'll be back here in momentarily. You're watching 16th Region and 62nd District baseball action live here on Mantis Sports Media.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at West Carter. We're heading into the top of the second inning. It's going to be the center fielder, Linden, batting first for Morgan County. So Morgan County had a pretty good inning going on there, except for the error that caused the run in to give West Carter the lead to start out at 1-0. First pitch by Callahan had some heat on it, and that is swung on and missed. So that's going to be strike one here to Linden. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and swung on and missed. Strike two. Linden falling down in the count, 0-2 here to Callahan. Here's the 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. So Callahan picks up his third strikeout, I believe, of the afternoon, and sits down Linden with three straight pitches. And so that's going to be bringing up O'Quinn, the catcher for Morgan County. First pitch to O'Quinn, and that is going to be just inside, missed the corner of the plate. And that's going to be ball one. And thank you to Shirley Irwin for sending in some stars here once again. We definitely do appreciate that. Second pitch going to be just a bit low, ended up in the dirt, ball two. Callahan with 22 pitches on the day, only 8 balls, 14 strikes. There's the pitch, and catches the corner of the plate, and so it's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike here to O'Quinn. The 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be out of play, fouled off, so evens up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Callahan gets the pitch he wants. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two. So that's 2 strikeouts in a row here for Callahan in the second inning. And coming up to bat now is going to be the left fielder, number 25, Sexton. Callahan steps off the rubber. Back in, ready to go. First pitch here to Sexton. Catches the corner of the plate. Strike one. Callahan's really starting to get dialed in here. 26 pitches, 18 of them have been strikes. And that one just off the foot there of Jones, and so that's going to be ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be fouled off and out of play, so 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Sexton. So Callahan not allowing any hits so far through 2 2/3 innings, or excuse me, 1 1/3 or 2/3 innings. Did have a couple runners on with a walk and a Drop strikeout, and speaking of dropped third strike, but this time they are going to get that one over to first base, and so Callahan ends up picking up 3 strikes three strikeouts in the second inning, and so that's going to be bringing up Carter, Rowe, and Rayburn for Wes Carter here coming into the bottom of the second inning. You're watching 62nd District Baseball live here on Manta Sports Media Network. We'll be back here momentarily after a word from our sponsors.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
So heading into the bottom of the second inning, it's going to be Carter, Rowe, and Rayburn for Wes Carter. So far, a pretty tight little game going on. Just a 1-0 score with Wes Carter leading here going into the bottom of the second inning. This will be Carter's first appearance here in this game. First pitch, swung on and heading toward second base, grounder, and they get it over to first base, and that's going to be out. So Conley to Potter puts Carter away here in the bottom of the first inning, or second inning. And it's going to be bringing up Dylan Rowe now up to the bat. First pitch to him. Catches the corner of the plate. Strike one. Second pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Strike two. So Dylan Rowe falling behind in the count a little bit, 0-2 here to Hampton. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt, ball one. Hampton here with the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be hit right back up to him. Barely misses the glove. Second baseman gets it. And he is going to be safe at first. So Rowe picks up a single here as that one just went right through the glove of Hampton. Conley ended up getting it, throwing it over to Potter, but not in time. So Wes Carter's got a runner on first here. And coming up to the plate is going to be Lucas Rayburn for Wes Carter. And that is going to be popped up here to short. And that's going to be two away here for the Comets. And so that's going to be bringing up Corey Hedge here for Wes Carter. As there's two outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Rowe is on first. Chasing back, gets in time. Here's the first pitch to Hedge, and Rowe's going to be going on, and he is going to be safe at second. So I think that first pitch might have been a called ball one, as Rowe picks up a steal here in the bottom of the second inning. There's the pitch, and that's going to be low. Excuse me, it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Hedge. That one a little bit low. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Dylan Rowe at second base. 2 outs here for the Comets in the bottom of the second. The 2-1 pitch, and that is going to be hit. A little bit of a blooper right towards short. They're going to try to get Hedge out at first, and they get it in time. So that is going to be it for Wes Carter here in the bottom of the second inning. As we get our stats program running up here, and so that is going to be no runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base and 1 left on base for Wes Carter. So heading into the top of the third inning, it's going to be Conley, Salyer, and back to the top of the order again, Gillum from Morgan County. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Baseball live here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry.
We're back here at West Carter High School going into the top of the third inning. And first pitch here to Conley is going to be a called strike 1. And that one's going to be a bit high, so 1-1's now the count here to Conley. That one's just going to be a bit outside, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, a miss, strike 2. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and here's the pitch, and that one's going to be a little bit low and outside, so full count now here to Conley. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be called strike 3, and so Callahan's going to put another one away. I believe that is 4 straight strikeouts for Callahan. And so that's going to be bringing up the 9th batter, the right fielder, Salyer. First pitch to him is going to be right down the middle, strike 1. And then that's swung on, strike 2. So Salyer 0-2 here facing Callahan. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 5 strikeouts in a row here for Callahan. And so we're back up at the top of the order again here with Gillum. So 2 away for Morgan County here in the top of the third. West Carter still holding on to a 1-run lead. And that pitch just barely misses. Ball 1. That one's going to be low and outside. Ball 2. Two 2-0 here to Gillum. The leadoff batter, Connor Gillum, the shortstop for Morgan County. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded out to first. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike 1. And that one's going to be hit right up the middle, and that's Hedge is going to get that and gets it over to first in time. And so that's going to put the Morgan County Cougars away again as Gillum grounds out to Hedge for 6-3 out here. And so Callahan continuing on with a no-hitter. Only had 2 on with a drop third strikeout and a walk batter. So that's going to be bringing up the top of the lineup here for West Carter once again. It's going to be Jones, Lambert, and Callahan. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District baseball action live here on Manta Sports Media.
The CRISWELL Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The CRISWELL Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the CRISWELL Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
I'm Governor Andy Beshear. What if you had COVID-19 and didn't know it? Imagine unknowingly spreading it. No one wants that. So wear a mask. Do it for your family. Do it for our economy. Do it for your own health.
Back here at West Carter High School going into the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be the top of the lineup here for the Comets with Sam Jones leading off here in the bottom of the third. Sam Jones 1 for 1 today with a run, the only run this afternoon and also has a stolen base. Goes for a squeeze bunt, but that one just rolls foul. So that'll be 0-1 here to Sam Jones. So West Carter only scored in off of an error there in the first inning. Second pitch here to Jones. That's going to be inside. Ball 1. So 1-1 to Sam Jones here in the bottom of the third inning. Definitely not the game that we seen last night. with, I believe there was like 38, 39 runs, as there's a hit and a single at least for Jones. He's going to be rounding first. He's on his horse, and the ball's dropped at second, and he is going to be safe at second base. So Jones gets that one over the top of the head to Gillum. Linden throws it in. So they're going to credit him with a single there. But he's going to reach second base on the air there by Conley. And that's going to be bringing up Caleb Lambert up to bat now for Wes Carter. First pitch to him is going to be outside, and that's going to be ball one. Lambert's 0 for 1 today as he struck out swinging in the first inning. And there's going to be a bunt attempt, but missed that one, and so that's going to be 1-1 now here to Caleb Lambert. Sam Jones on second base. Lambert showing bunt again. Steps out of the box, gets back in. And that one going to try to get him out at first, and does. And Sam Jones slides in to home plate. So that's going to be 2 runs there for the Comets as Lambert gets that one, hits it up toward the middle, ends up grounding out here. Or he gets that one in the infield. And then that's a 2-3 out at first base. But Jones scores in from second base. And so that's going to be 2-0 for the Comets. And Trevor Callahan up to bat now with 1 away. First pitch to him is going to be called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. And sorry for the drop connection once again. Callahan is on second base as he got hit by a pitch and then ended up stealing. So it is now, and that's the second hit by a pitch here for Wes Carter. Back-to-back hit batsman. And so that's going to have Callahan on second base, and going to put Hicks on first. And so now coming up to bat here for the Comets is going to be number 5, Hunter Sammons. First pitch to him, that's going to be right down the middle, called strike, and they are going to advance the runners. So 0-1 here to Sammons. That's swung on and miss. Strike 1, or strike 2. So 2 on, 1 out for the Comets here. Runners on second and third. Salmon steps out of the box. Salmon's back in the box, 0-2 pitch. And that one's going to be a bit outside, ball 1. So 1-2 here to Salmons. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And so that's going to be a strikeout there by the pitcher. And so that's going to be bringing up Cade Carter now with 2 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that one's going to be inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at that one. So 1-1 now the count here to Carter. That one going to be just off the plate, a little bit low. So 2-1's the count here to Carter. Runner still at 2nd and 3rd here for West, and that one popped up right to the pitcher. And that's going to finish things off here for the Comets in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pick up 1 run that time, and so heading into the top of the 4th inning, our score is West Carter 2, Morgan County nothing. Heading into the top of the 4th, so we will be back here momentarily. You're watching 16th Region and 62nd District baseball action live here on Manta Sports Media.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach BUNS Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach BUNS Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The CRISWELL Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here at West Carter where Morgan County's coming up to bat. Once again, Trevor Callahan still holding on to a fantastic afternoon, holding Morgan County scoreless through 3 innings. And so now up to bat, number 34, Andrew Patrick. First pitch to him. Bunts that one, gets it to Callahan, and that's going to be easily thrown over at first. Lambert steps on first base, and that's going to be the first out here for the Cougars. So coming up to bat now is going to be number 23. And this is a pinch hitter. It's going to be Hall in for Morgan County. 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch to Hall. That's swung on a miss. Strike 1. And there's a bunt right back to Callahan. He goes and gets it, throws it over to first in time, and so that's going to be 2 away. So Callahan getting a lot of work out there, getting it over to Lambert, and so that's going to be 2 away here for the Comets. And coming up to bat now is going to be number 16, Dawson Hampton. First pitch to Hampton here. Swung on a miss. Strike one. Callahan definitely bringing the heat here this afternoon. Second pitch misses just high, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So Callahan here with 2 away in the top of the 4th inning. Looking to try to close out this inning, holding on to a scoreless game. And that's swung on, dropped third strike, but they're going to get that one down over to first base. And that is going to be it for Morgan County. So 3 up, 3 down. And so Wes Carter will be coming up to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Your score is still Wes Carter 2, Morgan County nothing.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Wes Carter heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Coming up to bat now is going to be number 13, Dylan Rowe. So Rowe picked up a couple hits in the earlier game this afternoon. First pitch to him is going to be outside, ball 1. So Comets definitely holding on to this 2-run lead through 4 innings so far off of the good pitching there of Trevor Callahan. That one's going to be inside, ball 2. So 2-0 here to Dylan Rowe. The 2-0 pitch. That's going to be right down the middle there, strike 1, so 2-1 to Dylan Rowe. As we're in a pitcher's duel here this afternoon. That one's going to be just barely hits the bottom of the zone there, so it's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Rowe. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be inside, past ball, so it'll be full count now here for Hampton. Lucas Rayburn's on deck here for Wes Carter. There's the 3-2 pitch, and that one's hit right up the middle. Shortstop picks it up, tries to get over to first, and throws it away. So that's going to be an error on the first baseman, and Rowe makes it safely to first, as the first baseman there couldn't quite hold on to that. And so Wes Carter has got one on here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Rowe actually makes it on to second base after that throw there. So he is on second base after the error there at first. And so Lucas Rayburn is now coming up to bat here for the Comets. Nobody out, one on, runner in scoring position here for the Comets. Showing bunt. Gets pushed off the plate just a little bit. That's going to be ball one. So skipper's going to be coming out for Morgan County, and that might be the end here for Hampton. As we got a timeout here, we'll be back here in 30 seconds here. You're watching 62nd District Baseball action live here on Mantis Sports Media.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
And we're back here after the meeting of the mound. Hampton's still going to be staying in. Good to see Martha Manning here watching this afternoon on Manta Sports Media's presentation here of West Carter versus Morgan County. So runner in scoring position here for the Comets as Lucas Rayburn has got to count 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch, showing bunt once again. That time hits the strike zone, so it's going to be 1-1 here to Rayburn. Dylan Rose out there on second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch, showing bunt once again. That time doesn't make contact, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Lucas Rayburn. As evening's starting to settle in, getting a little bit darker, the lights of the ballpark here definitely on and shining bright here. And so that one is going to be a high ball 2. And Dylan Rowe takes advantage of that, throwing the catcher off his stand. And so that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Lucas Rayburn here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So Rowe only 1 base away from scoring. That pitch just barely misses up top, and so it's full count here to Lucas Rayburn. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch swung on, and that's a little hopper down toward second, and that's going to go through. Rowe is going to score, and so Rayburn picks up a single and gives the Comets another cushion on there, so they now currently lead the Morgan County Cougars 3-0 as coming up to bat now for West Carter is going to be the shortstop, number 27, Corey Hedge. As there's a pinch runner in for Rayburn, and that looks like that's going to be number 9, Sam Boggs, coming in to run now for Rayburn. So West Carter has scored in 3 of the 4 innings so far here this afternoon. Checks the runner at first, delivers, and that one is swung on and hit to right field. That's going to drop in. Boggs hesitated a little bit, and they're going to get him out at second base as Hedge gets a single over to right field. But that's going to put one away here for the Comets. So back up to the top of the batting order once again is Sam Jones, the catcher here for Wes Carter. Checks the runner at first, delivers, and he's going to be heading on his Hedge, and he is going to slide safely into second. So that's going to be a stolen base there for Corey Hedge. So here's the pitch here by Hampton. Goes for a bunt. This time gets it right back to the pitcher, but they try to get it over, and that is intercepted there by the second baseman. And so Wes Carter is going to have runners here on the corner with one out still here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And up to bat's going to be Caleb Lambert. So Wes Carter threatening once again here with runner in scoring position. Still just one away here for the Comets. Showing bunt once again, and that's another squeeze play bunt. And they're going to try to get him over at first base, but ends up they fake the throw and try to get Hedge out, but he's made it back to third base in time. And so that is going to be bases loaded here for the big man, Trevor Callahan. He's already got one grand slam here on the season. The pond is full of ducks here for Callahan. There's the pitch, and that is a hit deep into center field. That one doesn't head over, but gets to the fence. The 2 is going to score here for Wes Carter. And then the ball passes by the third baseman, and that is going to be a 3-run in as Callahan gets a triple here for Wes Carter. And so they put 3 runs on the board and clear off the bases. So Callahan picks up 3 RBIs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So good shot by him to get it to out toward the fence there in left center field. And so coming up to bat now is going to be Noah Hicks. That was a shot there. He was probably about, I would say, a good 5-10 feet away from another grand slam this year. And so Hicks trying to bunt there, but misses the ball. So it's going to be 0-1 here to Hicks here in the bottom of the fourth. Wes Carter comfortably in lead right now, 6 runs to nothing. Hampton with the pitch, and that's swung on, and that's going to head to right field, and so that's going to score another here for Wes Carter as Noah Hicks picks up an RBI single. And still only 1 away here for the Comets in the fourth inning. So Wes Carter last night definitely had their bats lit up as they scored 13 runs. Of course, unfortunately, was outscored by Ashland. Ended up scoring 13 more in the first game here, and here's a chance at second base is Hicks, and he slides in, and so he is safe at second. So there's going to be another stolen base here for Hicks. So Hampton getting into a little bit of trouble here. First delivery here to Salmons is going to be swung on and miss. Strike 1. And there's the pitch. That's going to be outside, and Hicks is going to head on over toward third base. So I believe 1 and 2 is going to be the count here to Hunter Salmons. As Hicks is over at third base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Salmons makes contact, hits it to second base, but he bobbles it, and that's going to bring in another run here for Wes Carter. So Salmons picks up a single and keeps the Comet train rolling here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And so Cade Carter now up to bat here for the Comets. So 1 on, 1 out here for Carter. Chases him back to first base, dives in, he's safe. Of course, just about called Carter Cotter. If you remember the old show, of course, I know some of our fans probably do. Of course, I'm probably dating myself a little bit of Welcome Back Cotta with the good old sweat hogs out there in class. One of those reasons that somebody wants to end up being a teacher ends up watching these shows and ends up wanting to get into the classroom and have their own set of sweat hogs. So the catcher goes out, talks to his hurler, trying to get him settled down here as they've let 6 runs go through here in this fourth inning. So Morgan County having trouble trying to find that second out here this afternoon. First pitch here, and that is going to be bunted on, and that is going to be fair as he made contact with it. It eventually rolled out, or rolled foul, but he made contact with it before it rolled on out. Third baseman trying to plead his case, saying that he missed it at the last second, but home plate umpire called it a fair ball, said there was contact. So Dylan Rose back up once again here in the fourth inning. 2 on, 1 out here for the Comets. 1 in scoring position. Rowe showing bunt, and that one off of the glove, and they're going to say that was a foul ball. So 0-1 here to Dylan Rowe. Had a single not that long ago here. Second pitch to him, shows bunt once again, and that time that one's going to be on the inside. So 1-1's the count here to Rowe. Runners on first and second here for the Comets. So Rowe ends up grounding out or flying out. That's going to score 1 for Wes Carter. And so Lucas Rayburn's back up again here for the Comets. Fouls the first one off, and so it's 0-1 the count here to Rayburn with 2 out, 1 runner on third base. And looked like that one may have been they're going to call that a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Rayburn. And that one's going to be on the inside. So 2-1 to Lucas Rayburn. Runner on third base. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-1 to Rayburn here as Morgan County's finally got that second out. Trying to stop the bleeding here in the bottom of the fourth. There's the pitch, and that's going to be outside. Ball 4, Lucas Rayburn heads out to first base, and so keeps the Comet streak alive here as Corey Hedge is going to be heading back to the plate. So the Morgan County skipper heading out to go talk to his hurler once again. And so they're going to be bringing in relief pitcher Andrew Patrick now in to pitch here to Corey Hedge. As that's going to close the book on Hampton here as he allowed 9 runs in 3 2/3 innings. So we'll get our first take a look at Hampton here, but as he warms up, we'll take a brief break here. You're watching 62nd District Baseball action live here on Mantis Sports Media.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The CRISWELL Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
I'm Governor Andy Beshear. What if you had COVID-19 and didn't know it? Imagine unknowingly spreading it. No one wants that. So wear a mask. Do it for your family. Do it for our economy. Do it for your own health.
Corey Hedge up to bat now, first to face Patrick here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 on, 2 out. First pitch to him is right down the middle, strike 1. Runners take their lead. And there he goes, and he is going to end up with a balk here as the runner was heading toward second base before the pitch, and he ends up balking, and so that's going to put the runner at third at home, and so that's going to continue on the woes here for the Morgan County Cougars as it's 0-1 here to Hedge. That one's going to be a bit high, so 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch, bit high, ball 2. So Morgan County trying to get this last strikeout, or this last out. And that one's going to be called strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Hedge. And that's going to be swung on and missed, strike three. And so the Morgan County Cougars finally get themselves out of that inning. That was an 8-run inning here, and the Comets now lead 10-0 heading into the top of the 5th inning. So we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Baseball action live here on Mantis Sports Media.
The CRISWELL Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach BUNS Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach BUNS Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home, and they are also your authorized
To have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
And now here back at West Carter once again, heading into the top of the 5th inning. First strike here, first pitch here is going to be a strike to number 22 here, Drew Linden. Second pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Callahan's definitely starting to feel it here, trying to get another shutout here and keep his ERA right at a perfect 0.00. And swung on a miss, strike 3. So that's going to be the first strikeout of the inning here for Callahan. So up to bat now is going to be 0-0, Elijah O'Quinn, the catcher. First pitch to O'Quinn. That's going to be in the dirt, ball 1. Second pitch, just outside, ball 2. So 2-0 here to O'Quinn. Third pitch on the way, and that's going to be in the dirt, ball 3. So Callahan picked up a strikeout and then has now thrown 3 straight balls here to the catcher, O'Quinn. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one right down the middle. So 3-1 here to O'Quinn at the top of the 5th inning. 1 away. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So full count here to O'Quinn. And that's going to be called strike 3. And so that's going to be 2 away here as Callahan gets back-to-back strikeouts once again. And so that's going to be bringing up Jordan Sexton. As Jones comes out to talk to his hurler here. Comet sitting comfortably with a 10-run lead. First pitch here to Sexton, right down the middle, strike one. Second pitch on the way here, swung on and missed, strike two. So Callahan's taking a look here, one strike away here from back-to-back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the fifth inning. The 0-2 pitch, and that is going to be fouled off. And so Sexton keeps himself alive here at his at-bat. Definitely can't let Callahan try to get one by him here. He's got to try to swing the bat. And that one's going to be low and outside, ball one. So 1-2, the count here to Sexton. Swung on and missed, strike three, and that's the third out here in the fifth inning. And I believe that's going to finish things out with 10 runs here scored. So Wes Carter gets the mercy run rule against Morgan County. And so they're going to win it here as Callahan pitches the complete game shutout. Ends up had a few on the base, so not a complete perfect game, but did pitch out the shutout here to Morgan County in 5 innings. And so that's going to finish things out here for West Carter High School as Comets pick up 2 victories here today over Rose Hill and Morgan County. And so West Carter picks up this one in 5 and finishes out 10-0. The box scoring, West Carter scored 1 in the first, none in the second, 1 in the third, and then the disastrous inning there for Morgan County was in the fourth, in which they scored 8 runs. And so that gets things finished up here as well. And so that is going to be it. Thank you, Shirley Earl, and once again for some more stars there. Definitely appreciate that. 2-week streak going on there. Like I said, do apologize for any technical issues. We're still trying to iron those out, figure out if it's a internet issue or what it is, but we'll try to get those all ironed out here. So for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you for tuning in here today as the Comets pick up 2 key wins here. Gets himself back on top of the having a winning record here this afternoon. So your final score once again here from West Carter is West Carter 10, Morgan County 0. For Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you very much. God bless you all, and we'll see you all again here next time. Stay tuned to our Facebook page for our schedule coming up here. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.